Welcome back to AJFBA. Today's video, I'm actually doing it from my studio. Thought I'd bring up the green screen for everybody just to make the videos a bit more entertaining. This video is all about online arbitrage. I'm going to try and show you a couple of deals, 2 or 3 deals that you find online, how I search for them using the scanning software and what you kind of do and tips that I would use and some of the sites that I would go on to get these deals. So you'll see that all behind me. As you can see, the AJFBA page is live. We have 4 videos. We have 643 subscribers. Anyone new that hasn't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. Also check out some of these other videos for more advice and tips and stuff like that. We're trying to grow the channel as quick as possible to get as much help out there, real help out there. Again, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are pretty much just filling your head full of poo-poo. So I have went ahead and went on to Tesco's as a site that I would use. Not a lot of YouTubers would talk about Tesco's. They mostly push you to sites that get saturated in deal sheets and all this here type of thing. Tesco's is a great place to have a look. It takes a bit of effort to go through and have them search for deals. Maybe not as user friendly as some sites, but it is very good. This is a great deal here that I have found. What I normally do is I would go into Tesco's, I would pull up my Profitable app by clicking the app. This then brings up a search thing. I would copy and paste this into here. And then I go find product. What this does is then, as you can see, goes through Amazon and checks if there's something similar. You highlight over the product that you believe is the same. You can see there, it comes up XL Rabbit Nuggets 1.5 kg. So that looks to be relatively safe bet. I would click on that. That brings up the ASIN number for it. And then what I do is I just simply type in this price here. Okay, so then what I do here is, as you can see, I type in £4.90. £4.90. Then what Profit will do, as you can see, it is searching for the price, working out all the calculations, and you can see here I will make £5.85 on each of these items. Profits are selling well, 31 to 59 units a month. That's what that means. This is the sell price. I can adjust this to suit. What you do then is scroll down. There's some new features constantly being added. These are some of the new features that you will see here. You can see sales rank 25,000. Again, that fits into the criteria that most people would say anything under 100,000 is usually seen as a buying opportunity. I would agree with that. Better selling items are obviously desirable, but don't be put off. There's a lot of people that think anything that doesn't sell well or sells 5-6 units a month doesn't do well. In my opinion, that can be a great bargain of a gold mine, especially if it's some item that is highly profitable. If you're getting something that's 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds profit per unit, do not be put off by a low sales rank. Chances are most people in Amazon FBA, retail or online arbitrage will just overlook them, just simply disregard them, which means that there is a space for you. And that is something that I have become very profitable in when I first started doing online and retail. I used to buy all sorts of stuff. I used to go to the likes of Poundland, Pound stores and go to the book section, pick up all sorts of books for £1. Most of them said wouldn't sell, and believe it or not, they all sold. So do not be put off. Do take chances, do take risks. You do need to find your feet. You'll find some items sell better than others. Some you'll maybe be left with holding the bag on. But in my experience, if it's a decent enough product and you've got decent enough margins, you will always sell said product. Another thing that I like here is the graph. You can check on the 360 to 180. As you can see here, this is the sales ranks here. You can see where it's been. Another feature that I like here as well, if you scroll down to advanced historic data, if we click this, you can see here the average price is roughly about £12.68. So if we scroll up, that is kind of tying in. That is sort of saying that maybe right now is currently higher. So you can see here that the average fulfilled by Amazon price probably is more suited to 11, 12 pounds. So what I would do then, just to be sure that the profitability is there, I would scroll back up and I would manually change this. We'll even just change this to £11.40. And what it brings up then is £1.46 profit. Our ROI is still, return on investment, is still 30%. So that will still be a great one. Hopefully we can get more, but if we can't, at least we know we're covered in case the price does drop. So these things take time. Now there is apps out there that you pay a lot more money for that you can customize, like BuyBot Pro. There is other apps out there like Seller Amp as well. These apps are all much of a muchness. The reason I am saying about Profitl mostly is because this is what I started using. And with the discount code down of 20%, you will find that this is probably the cheapest seller scanner app that you can get your hands on. So for me as a beginner, it's all about keeping your outgoings as minimum as possible. That's why I would recommend going with these. It does the same thing. The BuyBot Pro, for example, it's glitz and glam. It does a lot of the work for you, but it gives you ultimately the same detail as this. The only difference is you maybe manually have to have a look down it, but that's the things that I would look for. you're selling, your ROI being over 30%, no Amazon on the listing, which is great. And here's the thing, no fulfilled by Amazon, which means that this product should sell like a dream once you go on the listing and you can dictate the price. So on the face of it, all these checks, this looks very good. Now Tesco is also very good because you can buy usually in larger quantities and you can replace multiple orders, usually up to about 15 items. So I could go in and purchase 15 of these. Another tip is if you have blue light cards, if you're in the NHS, anything like that, you can get further discount, top cashback, perhaps you can get discount on sites as well. Plus, you can also, if you're in Northern Ireland, for example, PAR-NI perks, even perks at work. A lot of UK companies offer perks at work. You get discount codes 4, 5, 6% on different things. So it's worth exploring. Every store that you go on, any online retail that you go on, make sure you are checking to see if there's any further discounts that I can get. There is also apps like Chrome browsers, extensions like Honey that goes on and sort of looks for coupon deals and stuff. So make sure you're exploring all that because again, as a beginner, every percent helps. You can also get credit cards that give you cash back. So look at all ways to explore what more discount can I get. But that Tesco deal looks like a good one. Other things that you would do then was go on to simple websites. So I would go on to eVitamins, for example, as a website. I would look down all the brands, go to the discount stores, but some of the stuff won't be a discount. Some of the stuff will just be there in stock. This is a deal that I found last week that I bought, which is now sold out, but you can auto deliver it every 30, 60, 70 days. So this is a good one if you want to, if you do find a product that sells well and you can replenish. That's where you want to get to. You don't really, if you're thinking bigger end game, don't get me wrong, buying deals here and there, finding it, as we did in the other videos, I did say it's a bit of an addiction. There's something fun about going out and finding deals and searching. I enjoy that, but ultimately the way to grow this business for a sustainable future will be getting replenished stock. So items like this that maybe sell well and you can replenish, happy days. This is £6.10. So again, I would hit the Profitable app or whatever equivalent selling app you have. Again, a lot of them offer free trials, so try which ones you find best and suits your budget. This is £6.10, so if I type in £6.10, funny enough, what I do then is hit search, it'll say £3.54. This is a price of £14.49. Again, doing all the previous checks, there's a few Amazon sellers on the listing. If I hit this find, it'll actually bring up all the Amazon sellers. My internet is horrendous at this part of the house, so that is why this is going incredibly slow. If I had a watch, I'd be looking at it, taking that long. I live in the sticks, you see, and you don't really get internet signal out here, so I've actually got a mobile broadband. For those people that don't know that, you can get routers and put mobile SIMs in. I'm with Tesco's, cheapest mobile, which is on the O2 network. Gets you sort of 30 megs for about £19 a month. No contract, that's good. Anyway, here we go. So there is one Amazon seller who has got a large bunch. These other ones have all sold out their listings. Someone's got 9. Wouldn't be put off about that. Look at the ROI here, guys, 94%. This is great. We're currently getting 58% based on the current buy price. So this, again, looks like a great one that I would be buying, that I actually did buy. But again, if you wanted to be extra sure, and you should always check this out, then I would go on to Amazon by clicking that link. It'll bring up the product. You want to make sure that it is the exact same product, that there is no chance that you've made a mistake. Here's my seller amp that I also have. And it again is another way of checking, but again, it's more expensive. I wouldn't recommend that as a beginner, but again, it gives you a bit more details. You can see all the profit margins and everything there and all the details, just the exact same as PROFITL, just a different layout really. You can go down here, Keepa. This is a free Chrome extension, which gives you the average buy price. I recommend that, but we'll talk about that in a different video where I go over sort of the tools that are recommended. This is more about assuming that you've got this set up and you're just looking for online deals. What you should also do as good practice is click on the ASIN. This is the ASIN here. For those that don't know, a lot of people go, oh, where's the ASIN? It's very easy. You just double click on that, copy, Control C, Control V, pastes it in. Then it comes up saying this, and then you can go, okay, new, yep, I'll sell that product. This is an item that is ungated, so it'll come up again, terrible internet, it'll take a long time, but it'll come up, there you go, and then I can sell it. So that's a way of double checking if you're ungated. Dangerous goods acts, all that you need to get ungated for, but again, share the link to my ungated video. You can go in and watch that for tips and tricks. And the last one then is our favorite, Argos. Of course it is. Argos is very, very good. The deals are very, very hard to come across, but generally speaking, if you can get Argos buys, deals, you'll do very well. Top Cashback is another website that you can use. Again, you just go to Top Cashback. You can see here Argos. Just type it in, it'll come up. As you can see, I've got a bit of a healthy balance over the last couple of months. Click on the Argos, and it's very, very simple. What you do here is you can see all the different things, what you're buying, all the different percentages. Generally speaking, you'll always get at least this. New customers will get that or whatever. Just click whatever's applicable to what you're buying. Click that. It then brings you to Argos's website, and you just use Argos, and then that's an extra bit of money that just gets taken off your price. But say if we scroll back, then this looks to be again another deal that's worth purchasing. And if I click on this, I can see here that's our item there. The reason I like still using Argos, although you can't get the greatest of quantities, is that I've got great discount. I get 8% off through my cashback card, my Power NI Perks card or Perks at Work card, plus then the Top Cashback. So if I look at that and even say, well, it's £8, take away 5%, it's going to be 40p off that. So I will go, well, even £7.60 is probably more accurately what I'm going to be paying for the product. And as you can see then, it comes up at a loss. It wasn't a loss this morning. I'm not too sure why that's still a loss, but here, that's what happens. There you go, as real as it can be, guys. A loss. I would suspect that, yeah, the price must have dropped on this bad boy. Let's have a look. There you go. It was at $12.99. God, that's literally just happened. That's the problem as well with Argos ones, and I suppose that's actually a good one to show you, because what I find with Argos is it'll get saturated. Everybody's using that as a deal sheet. Every YouTuber is going to say, go to Argos. Don't be put off by it. Buy the deals, but hold your price. These things, especially this, you can see 43 sales a month. That will sell extremely well, and I'm sure if we scroll down and we look here, you will see, you know, there's not many sellers. This could, you know, look at this, £18. On the lead up to Christmas as well, Q4, I wouldn't be put off by that. I probably wouldn't buy that, to be fair, if I seen that first time. But this morning when I looked at that, that was profitable. And if that happened to me, by the time I shipped it in, that $9.99 might have been the price. I wouldn't be worried about it. I would still hold out for my price. So that is the video. Part of what we're trying to do here is show beginners how to make money. And we will take you on the journey with us. But at the starting stage, it's all about beginners. And we are working currently, we have 3 VAs working as a team. What we're going to try and do is bring our own specific deal sheet aimed at beginners. The company is in the process of getting logos and stuff made. It's coming soon. So look, make sure to like and subscribe, help me grow the channel. Obviously, first and foremost, we appreciate that. But we will be back covering more videos on Amazon FBA. And if you're interested in more Amazon videos right now to watch, here is the playlist. Check it out. Plenty of good videos there, plenty more stuff to come. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.